Y'all can hear me now. I know. Yeah, you can hear me now. Hey. Got you. I'm good. I'm good. What's up? I'm here. All right. Now we ready to roll. All right. It's amazing how, hey, Tony, Miss Ty on Faith on Podbean. It's amazing how y'all, hey, Ekush. Well, hello, everybody. Can everybody hear me now? Everybody can hear me now. Everybody. Come on, talk to me. Let me know I got the mic check going. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right, there we go. I see y'all saying yes. So if one person can hear me, that means everybody can. Listen, it is amazing uh, how we before the game, how everybody says, everybody got a chance to beat us, and everybody not sure, and they say, well, Matt Ryan is this and Matt Ryan is that, and everything before the game. Before the game. People gave Atlanta a chance to win before the game. Everybody had the Atlanta Falcon pom poms out. Falcon, the Dirty Birds, the Dirty Birds. They had it all out. And they say Atlanta gonna beat y'all too. Atlanta hot. They 4-4. They playing well. They're playing good. Kyle Pitts is lighting it up. Matt Ryan is lighting up. And then as soon as we beat them, now all of a sudden, well, Atlanta ain't nobody. They ain't nothing. They sorry. They sorry. They sorry. That what y'all say. Y'all haters. Y'all. It's amazing to me. It's amazing to me how all of a sudden now they ain't no good. But before the kickoff, y'all thought we were gonna lose. Some of y'all thought we were gonna lose. Yeah, yeah. Y'all said it. Y'all said it. I know. But look at you now. Look at you now. Look at you now. I'm putting out an APB for some of you people, you haters that showed your faces about 2 weeks ago. But before then, I was wondering, did y'all delete y'all Facebook accounts? I haven't heard nothing from you. I ain't got no text messages. I didn't get anything. Soon we lost against Denver. All of a sudden, it was like just a avalanche of haterism just going. I was wondering where. I was glad to see you. I looked for some of y'all yesterday. I can't find nobody. What happened? What what happened? Huh? What are we playing? Hide and go seek on Facebook and Instagram and Twitch and Twitter? Are we playing hide and seek now? What's going on? Where everybody at? Where everybody at? Oh yeah. It's sad. I see you, Tony. I saw Steven there. He's sick. He's sick. I wonder when everybody at. Y'all need to look. All y'all that's on here, y'all need to check your people out. Make sure they all right. You know how it goes. Listen, that's all my little hater for today. Let's talk about the game real quick and a few things that I just went cuckoo over, and cuckoo in a good way. First of all, if you remember right, I asked where are the dogs at? Because Denver beat our brains out. Denver beat our brains out. And just to show you that was just a fluke game, Denver lost to Philadelphia yesterday. So, in other words, Denver played their Super Bowl 2 weeks ago against us, and they beat us. Any given Sunday, they played perfect. They stomped a mud hole in us. Yes, they did. And they got beat. We got beat down so bad. I was saying, okay, now we're about to find out about the character of the team. We're about to find out now because who's gonna get ticked off, and then who's gonna play like they ticked off. That's what I said yesterday before the game. And to make a long story short, they responded in dog-like fashion. They did. They played angry yesterday. They were fired up at the beginning. If you saw Dak Prescott leading the team in the pregame little huddle up, you knew something was different. He had them guys going. If you listen to the interviews, Dak Prescott said Anthony Brown in the pregame before they came out had some things to say and got the team really going too. So whatever was said, uh, you got to give these guys credit because the bottom line is we beat their brains out yesterday. We beat Atlanta's brains out. We destroyed them. Game was over with after half, in the second quarter. At halftime, it was already 36-3. The game was over with. Already over with. The question was, were we going to score 50? That was my question. I believe we could have, but we didn't. That's fine. We sent a message to the entire NFL yesterday. The entire NFL, as you can tell by all your sports show talks this morning, there's the respect is right back on the shoulder of the Dallas Cowboys. They may not have said it, but you know it's the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, this offense is lethal. It cannot be stopped. Keep trying to tell y'all that. It just cannot be stopped. It's too much to handle. Before I get to little small stuff, this is really my whole point of focus on tonight. We have got to give Coach McCarthy credit because ultimately the responsibility falls on him as being the head coach. Now, I said all that to say this. I am quite sure he had a lot to say to this football team last week and leading up to this game. Whatever he said to this team, it worked. We got to give him credit because he charged these guys up. It just not wasn't on Dak, and it was just not on Anthony Brown. Mike McCarthy, as the leader of this football team, as the head coach, the CEO of the football team, he had a lot to do with these guys being ready to play yesterday. They were ready to play. Whatever he did, I tip my hat to him today. I know he had to say a lot. He had to. I love, even after the fourth down plays from 2 weeks ago against Denver that did not work. And we didn't convert 1/4 down. He came right back this week and essentially did the same thing. 4th and 1, 4th and 2, went for it. Didn't know with no hesitation. A lot of you, and myself included on one of them, was saying, man, can we just go and kick this field goal? Put some points on the board, please. No. Coach McCarthy said, look, we're going to go ahead and just go ahead for the throat. We're going for the throat. Well, we're not even going to play around. We want to take their spirit away as quickly as possible. I commend Coach McCarthy today because he showed up big as far as having the guys ready to play. And then there were two major coaching moves that he did yesterday that should have gave the fans. I know what he did for the team, but it should have gave the fans some idea or insight of his mindset. Number one, the coin toss. Usually, if you heard what he says, and most teams do this, when the coin toss happens, they usually defer to the second half. In other words, at halftime, after halftime, we'll get the ball. That's what he chose. He'll get them the ball first. Mike McCarthy wanted the ball first. He wanted to put pressure on the Falcons right from the start because he had confidence that this offense was going to go down and score. And they did. 7-0 right off the top. He wanted to put pressure on them. I say this. I believe it's slightly also that you usually want to put your strongest unit out on the field first. Our offense, without a doubt, is the strongest unit on our team when you compare it to defense and special teams. The offense, he did something that he's not used to doing. Well, he doesn't usually do. He took the ball first, and he wanted to score. That's big. That gives confidence. That gives confidence to your offense. All right. So that's a big coaching move. Now I know we don't see that in the box score, but that sends attitude and mentality to the team. Here's the second one, and most importantly, well, three moves. The second one was that the timeouts before halftime, he purposely called timeout when Falcons wanted to run the clock out. He was aggressive. He didn't care nothing about. He didn't care anything about letting the clock go out. And what happened when he did it? We blocked the punt for the touchdown. He wanted to go for the throat yesterday. That was big. That was big. That decision made that crowd that was there go completely crazy. It was loud in there. The team had extra mojo going into the locker room and coming back. This guy made some serious coaching decisions on yesterday that affected the team totally. I love it. I love the aggressiveness. It's the mentality that he is developing here to have these guys ready to run through a wall. Outstanding coaching. Aggressive. If we miss it, we just miss it. This guy is doing some different things. And I think that is to be commended on that part. I hope y'all notice that this dude has some serious craziness. Beautiful. Y'all watching the 49 Rams, Stafford done throw an interception. I must admit, this is one of the very few times I am actually cheering for the 49ers. Why? Because the Rams are 7-2. I would love for the Rams to lose. Y'all know why. The closer that we can get to home field advantage, I'll take it. I'll take it. I need it. So I'm good with that. So Mike McCarthy is to be commended for that. Second thing is Coach Bones on our special team. There's a stat that says when Jason Garrett was our coach, we only blocked one punt in almost 10 years. Bones, we've blocked 3 punts so far this season. He's blocked in a half of a season. I mean, we've blocked punts more in half, 3 in half of a season than we have in 10 years with Jason Garrett. That's incredible. That's incredible. That's incredible, y'all. So, I don't know how y'all feel about that, but that is huge, huge. The aggressiveness, the know-how. Whenever you blocking 3 punts in the season, I mean, good God, that's a lot. And playing special teams play. That's big. So Coach Bones deserves credit. Dan Quinn, our defensive coordinator. I really don't have to say anything. Whatever he's teaching in the secondary is worked. We got more interceptions this year than, I can't tell you the last time we had this many. 3 of our top cornerbacks had a pick yesterday. Jordan Lewis had a pick. Anthony Brown had a pick. And Mr. Lord Have Mercy Diggs had a pick. Unbelievable. When does that usually happen? Hey, Miller, The only person that didn't get one was one of our safeties. I mean, this whatever he's doing, the secondary has gotten it completely. They go get the football. Our linebackers played. He's fine. Linebackers okay. They see. I told you guys yesterday after the game that scoring the way that we're scoring, it really hides the deficiencies of the defense. We still can't stop the run, y'all. Now, if y'all look at the game, you're gonna see Atlanta did whatever they want to do when we're running it. But when you're down 36-3 at halftime, the scoring of our offense eliminated them running the football. They had to pass if they were really trying to win. They had to. So scoring the way we scored really hid the fact that we really cannot stop the run. We struggle. We're not good against the run, which later on might be a problem for tight ball games. We got to figure out a way to really stop the run because we're not good at it. What's up, Coach Bree Love? I'm sorry, I'm just looking at you. You say, wait and hear your thoughts on Diggs' play. I think he's fallen back in the last 2 weeks, either an interception or first down. AB outplayed him yesterday. Stat-wise, AB is one of the better cornerbacks in the entire league from Pro Football Focus. He's one of the top 7 corners or something like that, depending on the coverage. AB has played solid football. Real solid football. And so far, to be honest with you, I ain't saying he is now. I'm saying he deserves some consideration to be on the Pro Bowl team this year. I'm not talking about starting. I'm just saying when the starters go out, he deserves some consideration because other than the Tampa Bay game, where Antonio Brown flat out destroyed him. Other than that, he has been as solid as they come. He has, he has that his second or third pick this year. I think Anthony Brown has 2 picks, one of them for a pick 6, I'm sorry. He got the pick yesterday. Solid man coverage, great tackle. He tackles well. He's playing solid football. Diggs, coach. Diggs is a risk taker, and when you a risk taker, you're gonna get beat. They got enough confidence in him where he is playing 1-on-1. He don't need any help at all, and he try to bait quarterbacks, which opens him up to be, which will open up him to get beat by double moves. That's how I would attack him, because he takes real chances. But here's the thing, Coach: if the ball is somewhere close, he gonna get it. I mean, I think he's proven that. Uh, if the ball is anywhere in the area, yeah, he. That's because he takes. Coach Bree Love understand what I'm saying. He said he's in the trail position too much. Exactly, which is part of the reason why. Part of that is his technique. I think they're letting Diggs. They believe in his ball skill so much and his coverage, which has been pretty good. Obviously, they believe him so much that they allow him to take chances for baiting. And he has been getting baked a couple of times because of that. Crossing routes. He's been kind of a team's been kind of attacking him, trying to make him think by putting a bunch formation wherever he is. And usually you're going man to man and bunch. At least we do. and he gets beat up on a crossing route, coach. I don't know if you've been noticing that. Crossing route for some reason, once he thinks just for a half a second trying to figure out what the three receivers are doing out of a bunch formation, he always gets slightly behind, and he gets, on a crossing route, he gets, beat up or somebody throw behind. But as far as when you going straight at him or you trying these little quick dig routes or quick hitch routes, that's not working against him. And you cannot you cannot you can't throw a real deep ball against him either. You see what I'm saying? You can't throw a deep ball against Diggs. The only way you're gonna get that unless you put a double move on him and some kind of way he can somebody gets maybe about a yard and a half separation. That's the only way you're gonna beat Diggs. You're not throwing them because he's just a little bit too good from the cornerback. And he did it again yesterday. So you got to be real careful with him. He catches everything. So no, he wasn't as dominant, if you want to say that, like he was in the first couple of weeks. But he's still good. I mean, you can't argue with him. Man got 8 interceptions this year. I mean, good Lord, we still got what, another 8, 9 games left. And teams really aren't scared of them because they go at them. So if you go at them, you're going to pay the price. So that's just my assessment on Diggs. He's still that guy. No doubt about that. Dan Quinn has turned this defense around, at least with the culture. Okay? We still can't stop the run, but the culture has been set. The mindset is different. You can see that. We are opportunistic type defense. We are bend but don't break defense. Dan Quinn has a lot to do with all this. And here's the amazing part. I keep saying it. Keep in mind, we're missing a lot of people still. So you just can start imagining, hopefully, our guys can stay somewhat healthy so we can finally see all this being put together. I'm still waiting to see D-Law and Gregory play together. I want to see Gregory, Michael Parsons, and D-Law on the same field at the same time. That's dangerous. I want to see that. We still got Gallimore that hadn't been on the field yet. Neville Gallimore. Gallimore. We still got a lot of meat on the bone, if you let me say it like that. We got to get these guys healthy and put them on the field for the stretch run, without a doubt. So this defense is going to get better. How about Dorrance Armstrong yesterday, ladies and gentlemen? How about Dorrance Armstrong on yesterday? A guy who everybody has said he can get the job done. And he did. He was dominant yesterday. He was a problem yesterday. That was without Gregory. I would love to have Gregory in the game, but let's just be honest. We had 3 sacks yesterday. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Armstrong had a huge game yesterday. Huge. Huge. I believe we're confident. I believe he can hold the fort down until Randy Gregory comes back. Which would look like it's going to be another, at least minimum 2 more weeks as he's on the injury reserve list. We have got to get these guys healthy. Now, let's talk about this. Overall, really ain't got to talk about the game too much more because we just beat them down. We treated them. If everybody's saying that they weren't good, okay, I'll let you say that. Well, then we treated them the way they were supposed to be treated then. How about that? If they're not a good team, then we treated them the way they're supposed to be treated. How about that? Now, here's the big thing. We all need to be in prayer. Here's the big thing. We have 3 games in 12 games. 12 days, I'm sorry. We have 3 football games in 12 days. And the way injuries happen, we need to pray that our guys can somewhat stay healthy over these next 3 games. We all know who we playing Sunday. Then we got the Raiders on Thanksgiving. We got a game right after that. We have got to stay healthy. We cannot afford injuries in certain positions on this football team. Okay? Before I say that, let me go back, which leads to this. I was hard on Terrence Steele. I was. I said, hey, he put him back at right tackle. He can't play left tackle now. He didn't allow 1 sack yesterday. The stats say he did not allow 1 pressure yesterday. That sounds like just about a dang near perfect football game. As a left tackle, you didn't allow 1 pressure. Then, of course, that means if you didn't allow pressure, that means you didn't allow a sack. Terrence Steele needs to be commended the same way if I blasted him last week, then I got to give him total credit this week because he played a great football game on yesterday. Terrence Steele, which leads to what I was just about to say. There are certain positions that next man up mentality don't make a difference. Number 1, Dak Prescott cannot get hurt. We all know that. If Dak Prescott go down, we it's over. Ezekiel Elliott, let me say this. Now, we didn't see it yesterday, and maybe that's because he only carried the ball. I think he carried the ball 14 times, I think, yesterday. Or 11 or 14 times. This is one of 14, I believe. That's not a good workload for Ezekiel Elliott, but he came out unscathed. The last few weeks, when he has a problem, he's been getting hit, and you usually see him limping to the sideline at some point during every game. I did not see him limp yesterday. Maybe he's getting better, or maybe he's healed up finally, but his knee has been giving him problems, for about the last few weeks or so. Three games in 12 days, that's a lot on a running back, especially if you're wounded. We need to monitor Ezekiel Elliott for real and make sure that he is ready to go. If not, go ahead and let Pollard start and let Corey Clement bag him up. They can get the job done. We got to protect our players for these last, this critical point in the season. We can't afford to put guys out there too soon, getting greedy. That's another thing. You got to be patient. If D-Law is not ready, don't put him out there. I know everybody's ready for him, but he had a foot injury. Feet are tricky when it comes to football. If he's not ready, don't put him in. Don't put him in. Don't even let him in. If he's not ready, do not put him in. Okay? Randy Gregory, when he comes back from the calf injuries are tricky too. If Randy Gregory is not ready in 2 or 3 weeks from now, don't put him in there with a calf that's only 70%. I guarantee you he gonna get hurt after that. Do not put him in. We cannot afford major injuries that's gonna bring us down for the stretch run. We need to get these guys as healthy as possible. We need to watch this. Even though he's a warrior, we need to be watching Amari Cooper, who seems to get hurt every game too. His knee is not right, if I'm not mistaken. We need to protect him. We got bigger fish to fry, y'all. Now, some of y'all, some of us are so shell shocked by the Jason Garrett era that we don't even know how to respond to what we actually seeing and start calling like this. Here's what I'm saying. To make a long story short, the Dallas Cowboys are either 1 or 2, and some may even argue 3, as far as being the best team in the NFC. It just depends on how you look at it, what you like, whatever. It's not Arizona, and I understand Kyler Murray's not playing, so that does make a difference. The Rams are, I ain't just 100% sold on them, but they are good. And the Green Bay Packers are clicking. Now I will say that the Green Bay Packers, they are clicking. No doubt about that. That they may be the best team in the NFC, and then you got us, and some may like to flip it. We're one of the best in the game, and we playing like it. And so it's not a crime to start thinking about, the future. And I'm not saying we need to be looking past all that, whatever. I'm saying, look, let's just call a spade a spade. This division that we're in is almost over. It is. Our division is almost won. It really is. It's almost over right now. The Washington can't afford too many more losses. The Giants and the Eagles can't afford too many losses. And we winning. This division will be over with, which means a home playoff game. You have to start looking at it because that's what's going to happen. But there's something else that's starting to develop. And I know it's still early, but the 49ers are beating the Rams right now 7-0. The Rams are 7-2, just like us. If the Rams slip up and lose, they fall behind us. Tampa fell behind us yesterday. There's only one team that we looking for, 2, and that's Arizona and Green Bay. And as long as Colt McCoy is quarterbacking the Arizona Cardinals, you're really not worried about Arizona. You know they're going to lose some more games. It's Green Bay that we need to be looking at. We need to handle our business and then look at Green Bay. Green Bay is our standard for now. We need to try to keep up. Why is that? It's common sense, y'all. Nobody wants to go to Green Bay and play in Green Bay in the playoffs. Nobody. Nobody want to go there. I don't. I don't want to go for 2 reasons. I ain't saying we can't beat Green Bay. I don't want to go there because I know all the calls go Green Bay way during that time. I don't want to go down there and get robbed like we did before. I don't even want to talk about that. Y'all remember the Dez Bryant non-catch call? We all know he caught the ball. But that happened in Green Bay, just in case you don't forget. Aaron Rodgers gets all the calls there. That's been proven. If I want everybody to come to Dallas, I want home field advantage. It's not too hard. All these games count. I know it's I know I'm usually don't look ahead, but when you're 7-2, you kind of I got an idea what your football team is by now. This won't be no big drop off at all. We need to handle business. Now, I won't be back with you guys until Saturday. So let me go ahead and start this up. Let me go ahead and start this up. 49ers just got another interception. It's 14-0. Big. Let me tell y'all this. Ain't nobody scared of Kansas City. I'm going to go on start that up now. Y'all can respect Patrick Mahomes. Exactly. This is why I'm saying y'all watching the 49ers just picked off a ball and he ran it for a pick 6. And the 49ers up 14-0. We need the Rams to lose, y'all. Okay? Let me say this about the Kansas City Chiefs. I respect Patrick Mahomes. I know what he is. Okay, I know what he is. I know what he can do. I understand what he's capable of. I understand. I know he's carried his team to the Super Bowl 2 straight years. I understand that. I know about Kelsey. I know about Hill. I know about Hartman. I know about Josh Gordon mid over there. I get it. I understand. They are lethal. I get it. Ain't nobody scared of them. Huh? Their line ain't that good. I want y'all, before y'all start breaking Kansas City down, I've already kind of started. Guess what? Their offensive line is not that good. They don't run the ball well. That's because they want Mahomes throw the ball at least 50 times a game. Last night, what you saw was Mahomes finally playing some smart football. He did not go and try to make a way out of no way, trying to make gigantic plays. He did what everybody knew what he should be doing, and that's checking the ball down. And when he did that, it opened up everything. He was checking the ball down. He still threw for over 300 yards. He still had all the touchdowns. Kansas City scored over 40 points. But ain't nobody scared of Mahomes. Their offensive line is not that good. Guess what? That means that you don't want to be testing out the Dallas Cowboys. We can generate pressure with backups. Mahomes love to scramble around the pocket. That's because he's getting flushed out of the pocket. And please understand, we're gonna put some heat on them. So I'm not scared of the Kansas City Chiefs. Let me say this: their defense is not good. Now the Honey Badger is good. Chris Jones is good. I'll give you that. But as far as team defense, Kansas City ain't that good. They can get scored on a lot. Well, if your defense ain't that good, please understand who's coming to town. This offense travels. Yeah. This offense travels. Kansas City in trouble. Now I'm just gonna go and tell y'all that. And it almost sounds skeptical. We're about to go to Kansas City and we're gonna win. And then after we beat Kansas City, now you will officially start to hear the two words that I've been saying: Super Bowl. Because the Cowboys only get credit when we finally, quote unquote, beat somebody, beat somebody. Well, once we beat the Chiefs, then the whole world will start saying, Cowboys really are. They really are for real. That's when you're going to hear it for good. You'll hear it this Sunday. When we beat the Kansas City Chiefs, the whole narrative going to be, yeah, they are for real. They are for real. That's all I'm going to tell you. We're going to beat Kansas City. We're going to beat them. They can't stop us. Somebody saying we can't stop them. I don't know that yet. I don't know. Mahomes would give you a chance to make plays. He did it last night. The Raiders just didn't make the play. Mahomes would give you a chance. Mahomes will give you a chance to make plays. He's too much of a gunslinger. He did it last night. The Raiders just didn't cash in on it. He will give you a chance in the game. If he throw the ball 50 times against us, I guarantee you we going to come away with a couple of them. It's just Mahomes. Now, I will say this off the top. We don't have what it takes to stop Travis Kelce. I don't know how we're going to play him, but we need to play him differently. Travis Kelce is a problem. Big problem. If you think Kyle Pitts was lighting us up yesterday, please understand that Kelce is going to be even worse. So I don't know. I'm quite sure he's going to take the chance on that. It'll be interesting to see how we play defensively because what teams have been doing against Kansas City, they've been lined up in a two-shell high and play back and don't let Tyreek Hill go over the top of you. That's why Mahomes struggle is so used to the big play that that's all he want to do is throw deep to Hill. Team's been taking that away. But what you leaving, however, is underneath. That's where Kelce go to work. That's where your running backs out the backfield go to work. That's where some of your some of your wide receivers do all these little quick slants and stuff like that. That's wide open. It'll be interesting to see if we play more zone this week rather than going man. Because I can tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt, we do not want to go one-on-one, man-to-man against Tyreek Hill. If you do that, you're asking to get the scoreboard lit up on you. We cannot play Tyreek Hill one-on-one. I don't care if you got Diggs over there. Diggs cannot run with Tyreek Hill. You can't do it. So it's going to be interesting to see, to me, how we play them. How much attention are we going to give Travis Kelce, who I think is the number one problem on their offense? We have to stop Travis Kelce. I take my chances on Hill, as crazy as that may sound. Just don't let him beat you deep. Travis Kelce can flat out destroy you, though. That's who we got to see. We got to figure out a way to stop him. So I'm in full confidence. Guess what? The Chiefs had a big game yesterday. They're confident. The Cowboys had a huge game yesterday. They're confident. Both teams scored over 40 points. And look, there's no excuses. It's showtime. I can't wait to Sunday. I can't wait. We're going to hit Mahomes. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I think Dak going to light them up. I think Dak is going to light these guys up. I got a feeling about that. All right. So great victory on yesterday. A character game. Showed the heart of this team. It showed the fight that this team had. It showed some coaching. It showed us what we need to do. It showed us all what time it is. We answered back. We finally got to see how they played when they were ticked off. They were ticked off yesterday. We showed up in a big time way. I hope we carry that same intensity Sunday. And I think the defense is going to be played well because they're going to get tired of answering questions about Patrick Mahomes. They're going to get tired of it. They're going to get tired of hearing about Patrick Mahomes. They're going to get ticked off. That's where I want them. Lastly, did y'all hear the interview with Michael Parsons, man? After the post game, he is just a legitimate dog. Ray Lewis like. Yes, I said it. Yes, I said. I can't believe I would say. He is Ray Lewis like as far as mentality goes. He ain't as good as Ray yet. But he on his way. Now mentality, he reminds me of Ray. He just had his mentality that he gonna destroy you. And his teammates are gonna destroy you too. This is the kind of guy that we got now. I love it. Michael Parsons is a bona fide dog. He is. He's a bona fide killer. Yeah. He is. He is. He is. Exactly. But Michael Parsons, they asked Michael Parsons in an interview, asked him about playing. Michael Parsons said, man, I used to play like this. Somebody asked me about 3 games in 12 days. Michael Parsons said, man, we used to get up early in the morning and play way more games in a whole day. Now, of course, this is the NFL and the wear and tear on your body's there. But that mentality that you have, like, okay, and three games in 12 days. So what? That's his mindset. This guy is different, man. This guy is different. This guy's different. The Rams just scored 14 should be 14-7 coming up, but 14-6 as of now. Listen, Michael Parsons just brings a different vibe that we have never had in a long time to this team. Parsons is a serious problem. Another sack. Parsons not only is going to be defensive rookie of the year, but Michael Parsons is going to make a Pro Bowl this year in his first year. He may be a starter this year. Yeah. Michael Parsons, watch this. Michael Parsons may do what LVE did, because remember now, this is just what we have as of now. We got a long way to go. And Parsons, as long as he's healthy, it's going to be an impact somewhere. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Michael Parsons right now is knocking at the door of being an all-pro this year. Forget Pro Bowl. He's on the verge of being an all-pro. Possible first team all-pro this year. That's how well he's playing. Matter of fact, if you had to vote today, he might be an all-pro today if the vote had to happen now. When last time we had a first-team all-pro player on defense? Well, we know that before LV in his rookie year. Who else? Oh, I'm sorry, Byron Jones at the cornerback position. I'm sorry. Byron Jones was his last year in Dallas. Byron Jones was first-team all-pro cornerback. Michael Parsons is the truth, y'all. And I can't wait till Randy Gregory and D-Law come back. Hopefully, we can finally get them on the field at the same time. Hopefully. I see you guys on Saturday at 3 o'clock. Nobody ain't scared of the Kansas City Chiefs. I won't get a chance to talk to you until Saturday, unless something real crazy go on. I may come back and say something, but ain't nobody scared of the Chiefs. I'm not. I'm going to be on full blast on Saturday at 3 o'clock. I'm telling y'all now, y'all might well come on with me. I'm going to be acting completely cuckoo on Saturday. Y'all might as well come on. Come on with me. On Saturday, 3 o'clock. Listen, if you like my podcast show or whatever, if you want to be a premium member of it, listen, this is all you have to do. This is all you have to do. I'm going to put it on the screen for you. There it is. The Big Time Show 3.supercast.tech. If you want to support me in this show that I do, and I would appreciate it if you do. If not, I understand. It's okay. I just appreciate your ear for coming and hanging with me. But if you type that in there, you can become a premium member where it just you support me monthly. Little amount, $5 a month. If you want to go lower, you can do that. All you have to do is tap into that and you can go with it. If you're on Podbean, you're listening to me at whatever time you're listening to this, if you want to support me in this podcast, you just click on that red bag that you have there, and you have a chance to become a patron of the show. All you have to do is make that decision, and you can become a patron. Again, for those that are coming in or for those that may watch this later, there it is for you, the Big Time Show 3.supercast.tech. If you type that in, you'll go to it, make a decision, and I would appreciate it so much. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I'm out of here. But before we go, you already know what time it is. I don't know why you by now. Y'all already know what time it is. we celebrate over here. This Victory Monday. This Victory Monday. This is Victory Monday, where we celebrate the Cowboys taking care of business in grand fashion. I mean, we beat their brains out, bottom line. I love it. And the Chiefs gonna get whooped too. All you newfound Memphis, Kansas City Chiefs fans, y'all, everybody gone. Look, you got time. Listen, everybody go ahead and go to FedEx, get online, go on, get your Kansas City Chief cheerleading package. Go on, get that together. And come on, y'all, cause y'all know y'all switch teams every week. Y'all, you know, you haters, y'all bought Broncos stuff. Y'all kept that. Then you bought the Falcons stuff. Y'all had that. We made y'all put that back up. Now you want to, I already know, everybody on the bandwagon of the Chiefs. Everybody think the Cowboys are going to lose on Sunday. Everybody think Mahomes going to throw for 400 and 500 yards against us and 4 touchdowns and just dominant fashion. Okay. So y'all don't understand yet. Okay. Keep watching. Don't worry about it. You don't understand. Okay. Y'all really believe that the Mahomes gonna do that to us? Okay. All right. I got a quick question about that. What y'all think? What y'all think Dak gonna do? Huh? What you think Dak gonna do then? If you think your Chiefs ain't got no defense, what you think Dak gonna do? Huh? Okay. All right. Okay. All I'm gonna tell you, get ready. This Saturday gonna be special. This Sunday gonna be special. Ooh. We finna beat their brains out. All right, I'm out of here. Listen, before you go, y'all know what time it is, right? Huh? Y'all know how we close the show, right? I don't know who on here, Podbean. I don't know who there, but listen, this all you need to do. All you gotta do is just clap your hands and come on vibe with me as we leave. This is, y'all might as well start it now. Go on, put your hands together. I love it. This is, woo, the Big Time Show. Yeah. Clap. I wish y'all would clap your hands. Come on, Miss Time. Yeah. Woo! You can't help but clap. I mean, good Lord. I mean, you can't help it. You can't help it. Woo! Instagram, I wish y'all could vibe this and hear this. I wish y'all could. I'm sorry, Instagram. But I wish y'all could hear this. So you can vibe with it. One day I'm going to get it together where you can feel it and hear it. But until then, y'all need to come on hang with me. Woo! Oh, man. I'm feeling this so much. No, I ain't through. I ain't through. I ain't through. I'm not through. I'm just vibing, you know. Come on, vibe right quick. Come on, we got a little time right here. Come on. Just a little bit more. Yeah. Come on, yeah. This is the Big Time Show. Woo! Yeah, wait a minute. I just one more time. Just one more time. This is what you get on Victory Monday. You get a lot of joy. Oh, I love it. Let me clap. Let me just clap. Woo, woo, woo. Put your hands on it. Woo. Yeah. Woo. Instagram looking at me like, man, we don't know what you bouncing to. We don't know what song you listen to. You just sitting there clapping your hands. You look like you, man, about to call somebody to come help you. Like you crazy. Come on in. Yeah. That's it, y'all. Thank y'all for listening to me. Thank y'all for listening. Hey, Daniel, you here? Daniel, look. Daniel. Hey, Daniel, get you some of this. Come on, Daniel. Look, since you popped in, Daniel, I only did it because you're here. Clap your hands, Daniel. Just come on. The show over with, okay? You missed me, but yeah, Daniel, I see you. I do it, but come on, vibe with me, Daniel. Just one time. Come on, Daniel. Clap your hands right here. Come on, vibe with me. Woo! Come on. Look. Daniel, come on, Daniel. One time, Daniel. There you go, Daniel. Come on. You can't help but vibe with it. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, Daniel. I love it. Daniel, I don't know who you are, but follow the show. This is a Cowboy podcast. I'm out of here, man. Listen, just follow the show. Follow me. You can get some of this on Saturday, 3 o'clock. We out. The Big Time Show.